In the end, the point I've always... The way I've always explained it is there's... To a certain extent, this is going to sound fantastically sanctimonious, but the three of us had a sort of duty to stick together and do it because that's what people wanted to see.
Yeah.
A lot of people in TV and media forget that their first responsibility is to their viewers and their fans. And it also meant that the other show that we were never on, that we've never heard of, could be properly reinvented, which, to be brutally honest, it probably needed. So...
Plus,
there's two shows.
There's no doubt. I think, looking, we've all done. I've worked for the BBC for 27 years, 28 years, on and off. More off at the moment than on, but who knows? We had to look at what else have we done that's ever been massive, that's ever been on anything like the scale of what happens when we work together. We're more than the sum of our parts, and we must remember to include Andy Willman, our producer, in that. Who's the worst dressed, worst turned out human being in the world, but a uniquely talented man and very much essential to what we do. So,
but if you're outside that window, you'd buy him a coffee, wouldn't you? Probably.
Yeah, well, you'd put a coin in the hat.
And I do still work for the BBC a bit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And you know,
how do you think all that got swept before we came in?
People will be calling for Series 2, I'm sure, as soon as it hits people's tellies, stroke computers, whatever, on Friday.
There will be a
Are
Series
you going to
2.
stick with the other guy? You sticking? You
He
sticking?
who shall not be named.
I don't think we have the option to fire him.
Right, OK.
Do we?
So you're sticking?
Look at all the accidents. I don't know. There's all sorts of stairs in our office.
No, not particularly.
No. Hey, it looks like it's going well. So when's this on? Because we know it's Friday.
It arrives Friday. Well, Friday, whenever Friday begins, I don't know. That's for Amazon to decide. But it becomes available.
You wouldn't have this at the BBC, would you?
Yeah, we'd know what time.
But this really matters to us that we're delivering them on a weekly basis. They become available from that time. So hopefully people will...
You're just drawing this out.
Make their own appointment.
It's Friday.
To get to it on Friday at a particular time for them. But it's available
We leave it vague.
It's not scheduled. It's the modern world. It becomes available.
Yes, we get it. We get it. Thank you both for your company.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for the humiliating car stunt.
All right, pleasure anytime.
Really good.
You can watch the Grand Tour from Friday on Amazon Prime. Now, Matt and Team Rickshaw are in the middle of their own Grand Tour, and they're on day 5.
Matt, how's everyone holding up in Skegness? Matt, how's everyone holding up in Skegness?
Well, holding up very well indeed. I am here, Team Rickshaw here, which is proof that, yes, Team Rickshaw have made it to Skegness. Look at these happy faces. Look at all these lovely happy faces. And aptly poised beneath the statue of the Jolly Fisherman, which has been the symbol of Skegness for the last 108 years. But listen, even the Jolly Fisherman was looking a little bit apprehensive a few hours ago, wondering whether or not we would make it in time for the Live One show. This has been the longest route of this year's Rickshaw Challenge. Here's what's been happening over the last 69.4 miles. See you later.
We've all got up ridiculously early, as today we have our furthest distance to travel. And Andy is at the helm.
As we leave Hull city centre, ahead of us is a route of 69 and a little bit miles, and we're going to spend about 14 hours in the saddle today.
But even with all those miles to cover, we just have to make a quick stop to catch up with some of Team Rickshaw's greatest supporters, my grandpa and Grand Sheila.
Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely, this? So we couldn't come to Hull and not call in? No. Of course.
We've been listening for the alarm going. We set the alarm ready.
And they're not the only early risers bearing gifts.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
We've found you and we've managed to give you some money without going over the Humber Bridge.
Well, thanks for your support.
But with little time to waste, Salah was given the task of taking the rickshaw over what was once the longest suspension bridge in the world, the Humber Bridge. Over 2 whopping kilometres of it. The next few miles are down to Phoebe. She lost her dad, Andrew, when he collapsed at home in Derby 3 years ago, and Children in Need has been helping her through it.
A year after Dad died, I started coming home from school really tired. I'd just go straight to bed. So Mum took me to the doctors and they figured out that I didn't know how to grieve properly. I always think, what if we found him earlier? Like, could we have saved him? It's hard because it's like, on my wedding day, who's going to be the one now to give me away. It's things like that that I sometimes think about, because I don't really like getting upset in front of people.
So just to say those things, it just makes it that little bit easier.
Yeah. Getting upset now.
Of course. Let's just slow down a little bit.
That is hard.
Listen, you're doing everything you can. And he'll be looking down and he'll be so proud of you. And you're doing it in exactly the way that he would want you to do it. Aren't you? If you think about it like that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can I take a picture?
Thank you, yeah. You know, people's generosity is humbling. I mean, you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a family there, they've just handed me a cheque for £100, and just such a lovely letter of encouragement as well. And this is the thing with the Rickshaw Challenge, people are just touched by it, because you can't help but make comparisons between your life and the lives of our young riders here, and it makes people want to give, and it makes people want to show their support. Oh, what have we got in here? What's in here?
It's a cheque from the council.
Oh, can we open it? Look at this. Oh, it's lots of goodies in there. Thank you very much indeed. And you've got something wonderful as well, £250. Look at that. Thank you very much indeed, everybody.
You guys are all so brave for saying what you do in the way that you say it and getting the message across of all the challenges that you face in your life. And Phoebe, I know from the miles that we've cycled together that one of the friends that you really confide in is your horse, Hero. And I know, having spoken to your mum as well, that it was a big deal for your dad to manage to get everything together in order to buy you that horse. And that was one of the last gifts that he gave you, and you said to me that that horse is in good hands while you're here, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
And I said to you, yeah, I know, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, this is the reason I know, because if you just look at this screen down here, just have a look.
I'd heard so much about this amazing pony called Hero that I thought I'd better come and meet her for myself. But the other good thing about coming here is I can hear from everybody how proud they are of you and the progress you're making in what is a really, really difficult challenge. And your dad would be so proud of you as well. But once you finish the Rickshaw Challenge, there is a much more comfortable saddle waiting for you here, and Hero will finally cheer up, because you'll be home, won't you? You're missing her.
And Claire told me she'd give him a full shampoo as well, she would her. She's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah? Well done. Well, listen, earlier on, we give Ebony control of the cameras, and Ebony used it to tell all of you how you can show your support. All of you.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Action!
To donate £5, text the word TEAM to
70405.
Very good. To donate £10, text the word TEAM to
70410.
Those texts will cost your donation plus your standard network message charge, and all of your donation will go to BBC Children in Need. You must be 16 or over, and please do ask for the bill pays permission. For full terms and conditions, or to donate online, go to bbc.co.uk/Pudsey. And Ebony, what would you like to say to all of those who have already donated?
Thank you for donating, it means a lot.
Thank you all, each and every one of you. Now, very shortly, Salah will be cycling the rickshaw here into Skegness, and let me tell you, Salah is just the best timekeeper going. Aram, you're here, his brother, to welcome him, as is the rest of the family. We've got Mum Nala, we've got Dad Salim, and brothers and sisters too. Aram, what do you think it means to Salah to be part of this team?
Well, I personally think it's going to be great for him. He always wanted to do something great, something that he would like, and I know deep inside Salah is really happy now. And of course, this Rickshaw Challenge will change a lot of his life.
Yeah. Mum, Dad, brothers and sisters. Do you want to see your brother cycle this rickshaw in? You do, don't you? OK, here we go. Let's welcome him in. Here comes Salar at the end of day 5. So here he comes, welcomed in by the local RNLI crew. We've got the Gemma Sutton Theatre School here as well. There you are. In you go, family. He's all yours. Oh, isn't that just absolutely wonderful? We've got Sisters Rosa and Sarah here as well. We're going to let them have the most wonderful, wonderful family time. I tell you what, Salar is just the nicest bloke going. He really is. He's a brilliant, brilliant cycling partner. Now it's speech time, everyone. It's speech time. And it's your turn, Olivia. And listen, we sent Olivia to the scariest chair in Britain.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Mastermind with a very special guest. And your name is?
Olivia Freston.
Your occupation?
Schoolgirls.
Your specialist subject?
For Rickshaw Challenge.
Your time starts now.
I was born to deaf, but thanks to coping plans at the age of 2.5, I have some hearing. I'm sighing today because my parents are here and the full family deaf. Although I have some hearing, with a lot of background of noise, it's really struggle to understand what people are saying. Sometimes people thought I was mute and ignoring them, but I'm not mute, I am deaf. Sometimes I'm with my family or friends. I notice other people staring at our sign language, talk about us and laughing about us, but it's not funny because it's our life. That action helped me become more confident as the person, able to see that I can follow in my dream. I'm doing the Rickshaw Challenge because I want to show that deaf people can do everything that they put mind to. No one should let out because they're just deaf. Also, I know what satellite can make different offer. So we donate if you can't. Your kindness can make you good difference. And thank you.
No pauses, Olivia. You got it all right. Good luck with the Rickshaw Challenge. Well done, and thank you very much for being with us.
Thank
you. Well, Olivia, which chair was comfier? The Mastermind chair or the rickshaw saddle?
Mine's not mind.
Oh, really? OK. Good. Well, listen, you need to rest those legs because we've got more miles to do tomorrow. But listen, let me just say something, because here we are now at the end of day 5. And I always get emotional when I look at these faces, these lovely faces that are giving everything that they can so that other children get the support that they have. Because in a way, these kind of are the lucky ones, because they're not asking for your money right now. They are the product of the support of the projects that they have received. And there are so many children out there right now who are relying on your generosity and who are relying on your support so that they can make a real go of the situation that they are in right now. So please, if you can, donate. And this lot are doing it as best they can on this enormous bike ride. Here's the route for tomorrow. Just have a quick look. We've got all 59.8 miles. We're only climbing 387 feet tomorrow. We've done over 2,000 today. You guys are absolutely rocking this place. Look, Kings Lynn tomorrow night. We're going to be at the Custom House if you can get there. Tomorrow night on the One Show, it's Sarah Millican and Sting. Hey, we've got the playlist sorted out for tomorrow night. See ya!